it's kind of weird to think that every single influencer with any sort of following whatsoever is in on it. But, you go back 8, 9 years when she started YouTube, she was doing regular clothing hauls, makeup stuff, boyfriend vlogs, school diary. I don't know if she was in high school or college, but the point is, over the period of almost a decade, she's built up a very loyal following of millions of people. And now she's pushing a vegan diet while she's pregnant. It just seems, so suspicious. It really doesn't make any sense. Why the switch to veganism? I mean, like, I don't like talking about people's appearance and stuff like that, but look at her boyfriend. Does a girl like that typically go for a guy like that? Let's be honest. She's kind of pretty. He looks like a munchkin. I don't know. Let's see what this day of eating is about and how much she's poisoning herself and her children. So this is vegan, pregnant, and with my toddler. Oh, so she's poisoning 3 people at the same time. Herself, her pregnant child, and her toddler. Oh, but if we play the happy music, it's okay.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you, Cove. Today's video is going to be another what I eat in a day pregnancy edition, and I also wanted to...
Well, this is easily enough to fool the average person. You got some nice music, she's smiling, she sounds happy, her house is expensive and clean, the average person thinks fruits and veggies are good for them. It's the perfect trap.
Do like what my toddler eats in a day with me, and I was gonna make it like all vegan, but she wants to eat eggs for...
Oh, and I'll say this at the beginning. For those of you wondering, why do they want people to be sick? Why do they want people to be vegan? These psychopaths, parasites in charge are so evil that they believe that harming children is a good thing in some way. I'm not going to go into detail on that, but these people are pure evil. And once you understand that these people are pure evil, yeah, it's pretty easy to see why they do stuff like this.
For breakfast, and
but it's good
I also
for you.
Don't want to film her because she doesn't have a shirt on. So that's how this video is starting out so far. But I wanted to show you guys kind of like what we eat in a day typically. I always say none of us are like actually vegan, but when I watch what I eat in a day videos, I'm always looking for ideas of like easy vegan things to make. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. So I'll show you breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and everything that I'm making for myself will be vegan, but I'll show you guys what Cove eats in a day too, just like to be realistic, because I don't want it to look like she's only eating vegan food when she is not. So she's currently eating a peach. That's her favorite. Can we put your shirt on? No. No? Okay. Anyways, today I want to show you guys my favorite summer oatmeal recipe. Super, super easy. Really not anything fancy like at all, but I have my water boiling over here. Usually Cove and I will share this, but again, today she wanted to eat eggs. So she's having eggs and a peach, and I am going to...
Oh yeah, I wonder why the baby wanted to eat eggs instead of oatmeal. The thing is, if you let a child choose between animal foods and plant foods, the child will always choose animal foods. And if you think about it from a growth and development perspective, a child doesn't need anything coming from the plant kingdom. No carbohydrates, no sugars. It doesn't have the building blocks, the vitamins, the minerals, the fatty acids, the animal protein that you physically build your body. What is the tissue in a baby made out of? It's meat. A baby is not going to turn cauliflower or broccoli or plant matter into brain tissue.
Make my oatmeal. What are you eating, Coco? Eggs. Yeah, you're eating some of Daddy's eggs. Should I put yours in your own bowl, or do you want to just share with Mom?
Mama.
Share with Mama. Okay. This is my peach. Oh, hug Mom. Are you kissing me? For this oatmeal, I have my peach, cinnamon. This is vegan whipped cream that's so good. And then I also like to put honey on it. So I'm going to cut up my peach.
Vegan whipped cream with honey on it. Oh, this is comedy.
Mama?
Yeah, Mama's peach. I haven't done one of these videos in a really long time. Oh, I think last time I did one, Cove, was maybe like 18 months. So I guess that was probably like 6 months ago. We usually eat breakfast at like 8-ish. It's 8:40 right now, so we're eating a little bit later. We got Mama's oatmeal. Do you want some? Yes, it is very hot. And then you could add coconut milk in. That's what my mom does, which is probably really good, but I just don't have any of that. So I'm adding in my peaches. I'll do usually like half a peach in each of our bowls. And we're gonna put whipped cream. Do you want some whipped cream? This is obviously not the healthiest, so I like to just add like a little bit. It's the best part, so you can't skip it. Then cinnamon and honey.
Mama?
Oh, you wanna help Mama? Thank you. All right, now I'm gonna
So the baby is craving eggs and pure fat, what it needs for growth. And the problem with something like a vegan Cool Whip or whipped cream is that it's predominantly omega-6 fat. And although it's not necessarily horrible to consume it to some degree, it doesn't have the vitamins, the saturated fat, the omega-3s that a younger person needs. In an older person, it's okay for gaining weight, but this is just like oxidized omega-6 vegetable oil poison combined with some highly processed white sugar. Not good.
This is what it looks like. Usually, I feel like when Cove was littler, I would always make her the same thing as me, just to like make it easy. But now that she is a little bit older and has her opinions, we do usually give her an option of what to eat. Like she can have what mom's eating or what dad's eating. We don't do that as much with other meals, just because lunch is usually like a little bit more complicated. Like breakfast is always just super easy, and then dinner, if we're like making a big meal, she just eats what we eat. This is what I have today. I have a couple different prenatal.
It's almost like she's trying to talk in a higher pitched voice, as if the vegan diet she's been following for the past 5 years hasn't made her sound more masculine than me.
Ones, but I'm gonna take these gummies today. We take 2. This is what I have for her. Multivitamin. I want to get her like a gummy or something, so I feel like she would like it, but
I have a video on why multivitamins are bad for you, going over the ingredients.
Clean. See you guys either at lunch or if she wants a morning snack.
Show me what you can do.
So it is lunchtime now. I have been shooting some stuff. Parker took Cove to the grocery store. I usually order my groceries once a week on Instacart, but yesterday they were out of a couple things, and one of those things was kale, which is what I'm using for my salad that I wanted to show you guys. So I sent Parker to the store to get some kale. So I'll show you guys really quick. A Parker grocery haul. Definitely not vegan. He has ramen, shrimp pad thai, pretzel bites, pickles. So if you guys want to know what Parker eats in a day, something like that. Anyways, I think they're outside, so it's peaceful and quiet. And I'm gonna take this time to show you guys what I am gonna make for lunch. For lunch for me, I'm gonna make a salad. My mom showed me the salad. I think it's like from Instagram or something. I don't know. Usually I like to use the bagged kale that's already chopped up. Parker said this was all that they had, so there must be some kind of bagged kale shortage or something. You also need sunflower seeds and hemp seeds, and then white beans.
Why does her stomach look so weird, guys? It almost looks fake. That's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe I drank a little too much alcoholic water kefir today, but her stomach doesn't look like it's...
And my mom puts avocado in hers.
Looks like it's not moving.
I'll eat avocado toast, but I recommend putting the avocado in the salad. If you like it, just like chop it up really small, and I'm sure it would make it great, but I skipped the avocado. Yeah, I'm gonna get out my bowl and stuff to make this. And for Cove, I'll show you guys what I'm gonna make too. I like to use kind of a bigger bowl versus like a cereal bowl, just because I feel like it fits better. I'm gonna put in some kale. I don't actually measure these. These are the sunflower seeds. I just like sprinkle some in. Same for the hemp seeds. And then for the beans, I also don't like specifically measure these. I have a 1/3 measuring cup just to like scoop them out. So I do about a 1/3, but
this
again,
is like
it doesn't have to like
a peak
actually
anti-nutrient
exactly
salad.
much. And then for the dressing, I'm gonna do a little bit of olive oil. I also don't measure this either. Then I have Dijon mustard, so a little bit of that. And then just like a squirt of maple syrup, like that much. And salt, pepper, and juice from like half of a lemon. Pretty sure there's a life hack that you can like microwave lemons and then you get more juice out of them. And I'm just gonna mix that up and taste it and add whatever I need to add. Then you just dump it and mix it all up.
I mean, there's nothing really in this salad from a nutrition perspective besides a small amount of like carbohydrates and fiber in the beans. And that goes to show, because if you have to make the meal hyper palatable just to consume it, the actual specific ingredients aren't good for you. You know, if each individual thing doesn't taste good on its own and you have to add sweet maple syrup, acidic fermented mustard, lemon juice, more acidity, salt, just to make it taste okay to eat, you're not actually giving your body nutrition. You're just tricking your body into thinking you're getting nutrition.
Started making Cove's lunch, and then she came in and was super sad because she wanted to take a nap already. So if I didn't already say, it is 11:45. Usually I make her lunch at 11:30, and then she will take a nap at 12. But she's tired a few minutes early, and she probably ate snacks at the grocery store because the goldfish bag is open. So I'll show you guys what I was gonna make her, and then I'll feed that to her when she wakes up. But I always try to do something super easy for her lunch. I have this falafel from from Trader Joe's, which I actually am gonna heat one of these up and try to put it in my salad and see if it's good. But for Cove, I was going to do 2 falafels, and she also loves corn, so frozen corn.
What kind of bullshit is this? You're giving your developing child frozen falafel and corn? I mean, do I really have to explain the amount of agrochemicals and processed garbage that's going to go into food like that? And it's not animal based. It's all omega-6 plant-based nonsense, especially falafel, tons of vegetable seed oils, tons of like blended pureed beans and legumes and grains.
Corn is always super easy, so I try to do some type of like protein or something, and then a veggie, and usually a fruit. So I was gonna do blueberries for her, or I have some watermelon.
She's gonna turn into a blueberry if you keep feeding her that garbage.
And then I also had some beans in the fridge randomly, so I was heating those up for her too. I feel like usually her lunches are kind of just like random things.
What do you mean random? You mean you're giving your daughter 8 different foods hoping she eats one of them? That's completely ridiculous. Maybe you should feed something she actually wants to eat, like a piece of steak.
Like that. Like I don't necessarily cook a food, or cook a meal or something. It's always like just easy stuff that I can like throw together on her plate.
This is like, how old is this lady? 30, 35, and she's got complete garbage for brains, no common sense, or she's putting on an act? I think we know which one it is.
So I'll make that for her when she wakes up and show you guys. Good morning. Can you say hi? Yes. Mama is gonna make a smoothie with you. So we have our Blendjet, which is the best little mini blender. Oh, thank you. We're gonna make a little chocolate protein shake. We have frozen bananas. You putting in your protein? And then I have chocolate protein powder. This is my first time actually using this one. This is the Simple Truth one. I usually have one from either Cara or Thrive Market. Next we have spinach. You wanna help put some in? So super easy. Bananas, protein powder, almond milk, and spinach. Yay!
I wish we had a track record of these children and how they're actually turning out in development from an IQ and height perspective. It's unfortunate that the government hides these types of statistics, so we can't actually see, the downward slope of society with the incredibly high radiation environments and the lack of animal protein in the diet. They're essentially creating a slave class, but they're actually telling us the opposite. Oh, we're getting smarter and more intelligent, when in reality, we're becoming short and stupid.
Mama pour the milk? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on and it's gonna be a little bit loud, okay? Dad just offered you some pickle.
You don't like
it's
sour?
Not good.
Or like dill?
Oh. No, thank you, Dad. No, thank you. I got you a cup too. Yeah, what's in there? There you go. Try that.
That kid must be starving if she's sucking down that stuff. This is insane. This child has probably eaten its entire body weight so far today. What did it have? For breakfast, the eggs and part of her oatmeal. Then it had the falafel and the what does she have in the other bag? The corn, a smoothie, and now chips and hummus. Is not normal. Not normal. I don't know how old that child is, but in indigenous societies, they used to breastfeed for 2, 3, 4 years. A child that age could still be on just breast milk, and the actual volume of breast milk is probably a fraction of that, maybe 20%, and it's more nutritious.
All right, this is Coco's afternoon snack. She's got her green smoothie. She loves carrots. These can be a choking hazard, so I cut them in half, but they're healthy, so I like to just cut it and give it to her. She has some hummus, a couple chips, some beans, some blueberries, and then I just stuck some spinach on there just for the heck of it, even though obviously she is not liking it. But that is her snack. That's what I like to give her if I'm in charge of her snack for the day. Usually if Parker is, and she has like goldfish and stuff, but today I am in charge of snack time, so I usually will do some kind of like a little platter like that. We don't always do smoothies, but since I have the spinach and the protein powder, I wanted to do that today.
Oh, the nonsense never ends.
Alright, so so it is time for dinner. It's 5:45, and tonight we are having veggie bowls. We actually haven't had this in like a really long time, but this is one of my favorites, and it's pretty easy, especially because Parker just like microwaved the rice and the sweet potato. So we have microwave rice. You just roast whatever veggies. So we have broccoli, corn, and chickpeas. So he did these at 425 for like 15 or 20 minutes. We have this tahini dressing. So that's what we're doing. Parker's also making chicken for himself. So I'm gonna put rice in everybody's bowl, putting in sweet potato. These bowls are also really good for like meal prep. Usually we make extra. We only had one sweet potato for some reason, but even if you make extra sweet potato.
You know, it is interesting. You're sitting in this, house that's worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. You're relaxed. You have all this free time, yet you're poisoning yourself with plant foods and microwaving yourself with radiation the entire day.
And extra veggies. The rice is really easy to make more of if you just stick it in the microwave. Next, I'm putting in the other veggies. Then we have the dressing. And then I like soy sauce on my rice too. Mmm, so good. Coco has the same thing. Parker's gonna have the same thing, but with chicken. Nobody loves me better,
I get too drunk and too scared. It's like the baby eats the dinner she gives her and then goes back to a banana. I mean, has this child actually eaten any of the foods the mother's given her? It doesn't seem like it. This is insane. This is insane.
Alright, so Cove is now in bed. I'm also in bed. It's literally 7:47 p.m. Cove goes to bed at like 7:30, and I usually get in bed like shortly after she does, because by the end of the day I am dead. But I do always have a nightly snack. I don't usually have tea, but this is raspberry.
Look, call me misogynistic, but has a man ever done this shit? Are women capable, like, are women the only ones capable of this level of delusion? Seriously? I don't know. This is insane.
Leaf tea, which is supposed to maybe help you with labor. I forget what it even does. I drank it with Cove, and I had a really good labor with her. Don't know if it actually does anything, but might as well try. So Parker made me this. Anyways, that is everything that I ate in a day. Hope you guys found this video useful with some easy meal ideas. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I'm gonna try and do for my next video like everything that I bought for my.
I mean, I don't really understand the point of this video. You basically showed us what you're eating, tried to feed it to your child. They spit it out, and God help the next child that comes out of your godforsaken body. I can't watch this shit. This is absolutely disgusting, and what's even more disgusting is the hundreds of thousands of people that are watching this and even following it to some degree. So, all in due time, I mean, these people are going to rot in some sort of fiery inferno when I'm not here anymore. But for now, we can make fun of them a little bit. So, thank you guys for joining me today. If you could please drop a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe so that YouTube can unsubscribe you next week, and be sure to check that notification bell so they don't notify you of my videos. Therefore, you can go to frank-tufano.com and support me through all of my businesses. Thanks again for joining me, guys, and I will see you for tomorrow.